So, dear students, today we will continue the study of amines. So, yesterday I told you the classification of amines and also the nomenclature of amines. So, today I will give you one example to work out on how to classify the organic compounds like this. Classify the following. Classify the following into primary, secondary and tertiary amines. And give their IUPAC name. Classify the following into primary, secondary, tertiary amines and give their IUPAC names. Number 1, CH3 twice CHNH2. CH3 twice CHNH2. What is its IUPAC name? So this compound can be written like this. So this one CH3 NH2. So what is the IUPAC name of this one? You have to select the longest carbon chain starting from the function. Here the functional group is amine. This is 1, carbon number 2. So what is the name of this compound? This is 1-methyl ethane amine. So the name of this compound is 1-methyl. So methyl group is attached to carbon number 1 and this one is ethane amine. Ethane 1-methyl. Ethane alli E ತೆಗೆದು amine ಅನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸಬೇಕು. 1-methyl ethane amine. So this is the IUPAC name. So then you have to classify whether it is primary, secondary and tertiary amine. So which amine is this one? This is a primary amine because in NH3 one hydrogen has been replaced by an alkyl group. Therefore it is primary amine. So in primary amine the functional group is NH2. Therefore it is primary amine. So in primary amine the functional group of amine is NH2. Therefore it is primary and it is the IUPAC name of this compound. So number 2, CH3 twice NH2. CH3 twice NH2. So how to expand this compound? So you have to write like CH2 twice. So you have to expand this compound like this. CH2 NH2. So what is the name of this compound? So here it is 1, 2, 3. So how many carbon atoms are there? 3 carbon atoms. Therefore it is propane. So the NH2 group is attached to which carbon? Carbon number 1, 2, 3. This is propane. E ತೆಗೆದು 1 amine. Propane 1 amine. It is also a primary amine because its functional group is NH2. So carbon example number 3. This one is CH3 NH CH CH3 twice, CH3 twice. So on expansion it can be written like this: CH3 NH CH CH3, this is CH3, CH3, CH3. So here the longest carbon chain is 1, 2 and 3. So it is a propane derivative. So one methyl group is attached to amine group, therefore it is called N-methyl. This is N-methyl, and this one is propane to propamine. N-methyl propanally ತೆಗೆದು 2 amine ಅನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸಬೇಕು. N-methyl 2 propane, N-methyl propane to amine, propane to amine. So whether it is primary or secondary, it is a secondary amine because its functional group is NH. So this is a secondary amine. Primary amine ge functional group NH2, secondary ge NH, tertiary ge only N. It should not contain any hydrogen atoms. So fourth example is CH3 thrice CnH2, CnH2. So on expansion you can write like this: CH3 CH3, this is CH3, this one is NH2. So here the longest carbon is 1, 2, 3. So what is the name of this compound? 2-methyl prop-2-amine, propane 2-amine. So this one is 2-methyl propane 2-amine, propane 2-amine. So fifth one, C6H5NH CH3, C6H5NH CH3. So it is an aromatic amine. So here this is C6H5 is benzene ring. This is NHCH3. So this one is N-methyl benzenamine. So it can be written as N-methyl benzene E ತೆಗೆದು amine ಸೇರಿಸಬೇಕು. N-methyl benzenamine, or it is also called as N-methyl aniline. N-methyl aniline. So lastly, sixth one, meta bromo C6H4, MBr C6H4, meta bromo benzene, meta bromo aniline, this one. So its structure is like this. So this one is benzene, here it is NH2. So meta position is this one. This is ortho, meta, and this is para. This one is Br. So this one is meta bromo aniline. What is its IUPAC name? So 1, 2, 3. Its position is 3. This one is 3 bromo benzenamine. 3 bromo benzenamine, or it is also called as 3 bromoaniline. 3 bromoaniline. So this one is secondary or primary? This one is primary amine and this one is secondary amine. This one is secondary amine, and this one is primary amine. So this is how we can name the compounds in IUPAC system, and this is how we can classify them as primary, secondary and tertiary. So how to know whether it is primary, secondary and tertiary? If amine group is NH2, it is primary, NH it is secondary, only N it is tertiary amine. So that you have to remember. Preparation of amines. So these are all very important. So preparation of amines, properties of amines, etc. So now there are 6 methods for the preparation of amines. So first one is preparation of amines. First one is preparation of amines from or by the reduction of nitro compounds. By the reduction of nitro compounds. Preparation of amines, we will have so many methods. So first method, by the reduction of nitro compounds. So nitro compounds, what are nitro compounds? They are represented by the general formula RNO2. They are called nitro compounds, where R is an alkyl or aryl group. R is an alkyl or aryl group. Example, CH3NO2. What is this one is? Nitromethane. This is nitromethane. It is also called as methyl nitrate or methyl nitrate. So when R equals CH3, when R equals C6H5NO2, this one is nitrobenzene. So these are nitro compounds. So compounds containing NO2 group, organic compounds containing NO2 groups are called nitro compounds. They are represented by the general formula RNO2, where R may be alkyl group or aryl group. If it is an alkyl group, they are called aliphatic nitro compounds. If it is aryl group, it is called aromatic nitro compounds. So what is how nitro compounds are converted into amines? Write down. Amines are obtained by the reduction of the respective nitro compounds nitro compounds using hydrogen in presence of finely divided nickel or platinum or palladium catalyst. So reduction can be done, reduction of nitro compounds can be done by either by this method or number 2 using tin or iron in concentrated HCl. So using tin or iron in presence of concentrated HCl, we can reduce nitro compounds into aniline. So amines are obtained by the reduction of the respective nitro compounds using hydrogen in presence of finely divided nickel or using iron or tin in presence of concentrated HCl. So I will write the general reaction. So you have to know what is the general reaction. So this is the general reaction RNO2. What is this one? This is nitro compound plus 3H2 hydrogen in presence of finely divided nickel or platinum or palladium when heated. So what happens? Add hydrogen and remove oxygen in the NO2 group. If you remove oxygen and add hydrogen, it is converted into RNH2 plus 2H2O. So NO2 group, in the NO2 group remove oxygen, add hydrogen. Addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen is known as reduction. So when nitro compounds are reduced using hydrogen in presence of finely divided nickel, platinum or palladium on heating, nitro compounds are converted into amines. Or nitro compounds are also converted in presence of tin or iron in presence of, so they are reduced to RNO2 is reduced to RNH2 plus 2H2O. So nitro compounds are converted into amines. Amines are obtained by the reduction of nitro compounds using, this is catalytic hydrogenation or reduction using tin and iron in presence of concentrated HCl. RNO2 are converted into RNH2, where R is an alkyl or aryl groups. So example, I will tell you the example. So this is the how nitro compounds are converted into amines. This is the general reaction. Example particularly aniline is prepared by the reduction of nitrobenzene, by the reduction of nitrobenzene using hydrogen by passing hydrogen in presence of heated finely divided nickel or platinum or palladium, or by the use of tin or iron in presence of concentrated HCl. So aniline is prepared by the reduction of nitrobenzene, number 1, by passing hydrogen in presence of heated finely divided nickel or platinum or palladium, or by the use of tin or iron in presence of concentrated HCl. So what is nitrobenzene? So this is nitrobenzene, NO2. This one is nitrobenzene. When reduced 3H2 by passing hydrogen in presence of nickel or platinum or palladium, when hydrogen is passed into boiling nitrobenzene in presence of finely divided nickel, platinum or palladium, you will get aniline. So this one is NH2 plus 2H2O. This one is aniline. So NO2 group is converted into NH2 group. This is by the reduction using hydrogen presence of nickel. Second method, so this one is nitrobenzene, NO2, when reduced using tin or iron in presence of concentrated HCl. These are all reducing agents to get hydrogen gas or nascent hydrogen for reduction. So you will get NH2 plus 2H2O. This one is aniline. This one is nitrobenzene. So this is the first method. What is the first method? Amines are obtained by the reduction of nitro compounds. What are nitro compounds? RNO2. Organic compounds containing NO2 groups are called nitro compounds. They are represented by the general formula RNO2, where R may be alkyl group or aryl group. So NO2 group of nitro compounds should be converted into NH2 group. We have to remove oxygen and we have to add hydrogen. The process is known as reduction. So for reduction, what are the materials used? First one, it is called catalytic hydrogenation. In presence of finely divided either nickel or platinum or palladium. On heating, you will get hydrogen gas. This hydrogen gas is added into NO2 group by replacing NO2. So this is one method. Another method, by the reduction of nitrobenzene using tin or iron in presence of concentrated HCl. So here make a note. So these are aromatic amines. That means aryl amines. Similarly, alkane amines can also be obtained by this method. So similarly, alkane amines are obtained by the reduction of nitroalkanes. Alkane amines are obtained by the reduction of nitroalkanes. So this is the first method. So amines are obtained by the reduction of nitro compounds using hydrogen in presence of finely divided nickel or platinum or palladium, or reduction using tin or iron in presence of concentrated HCl. We can convert nitro compounds into amines. So for that I gave you the example, conversion of nitrobenzene into aniline. So second method, number 2, by the reduction of nitriles. What are nitriles? RCN. Cyanides are called nitriles, where R is an alkyl or aryl group. So here nitriles, cyanides are converted into amines by the reduction. Write down, primary amines are obtained. So this reduction is also called as Mendeus reduction. Primary amines are obtained by the reduction of respective nitriles using number 1, catalytic hydrogenation, or number 2, or using sodium amalgam and ethyl alcohol. So this method of reduction is known as Mendeus reduction. This is called Mendeus reduction of nitriles into amines by using sodium amalgam and ethyl alcohol is called Mendeus reduction. So primary amines are obtained by the reduction of respective nitriles using catalytic hydrogenation or using sodium amalgam and ethyl alcohol. So what is the general reaction? So R C triple bond N, this one is nitrile plus 2H2. So this one is hydrogen in presence of nickel or platinum or palladium. On heating, what happens? one molecule hydrogen is added to here, another molecule is added to here. This one is RCH2NH2. So this one is amine. So nitriles are converted into amines. So this is the general reaction. So example, when R is CH3, so what is this compound? CH3CN. This one is methyl cyanide. This is methyl cyanide, or it is called methane nitrile. Methane nitrile on reduction using. So we can reduce using this one, or sodium amalgam and ethyl alcohol, C2H5OH. C2H5OH. We can reduce nitriles into amines. So when methyl cyanide is reduced using hydrogen in presence of nickel or platinum or palladium, or sodium amalgam and ethyl alcohol. Sodium amalgam and ethyl alcohol. This reduction is called what? Mendius reduction. So this is important. What is Mendius reduction? Reduction of nitriles into amines by using sodium amalgam and ethyl alcohol is known as Mendius reduction. So what happens? CH3CH2NH2. You will get CH3CH2NH2. What is this compound? This one is ethane amine. Ethane amine. This one is methane nitrile is converted into ethane amine. Similarly, if R is C2H5, this is C2H5CN. What is this compound? Ethane nitrile. Ethane nitrile or ethyl cyanide. When reduced using, what are the reducing agents? Hydrogen in presence of nickel on heating, or sodium amalgam and ethyl alcohol. This is Mendius reduction. What you will get? C6H5CH2CN. What is this one? Sorry, this is C2H5. What is this one? Propanamine. This is propanamine. Propanamine. So observe carefully here what happens. So methane nitrile is converted into ethane amine. Similarly, ethane nitrile is converted into propanamine. What happens here in these amines? One carbon atom is more than the corresponding nitriles. So this reaction is used for the ascent of amine series. So if you want to increase the carbon chain in the amine series, you can use this reaction. So what is the note? Note. This reaction, what is this reaction means? Reduction of nitriles. This reaction is used for the ascent, ASCENT, ascent of amine series, that is the amine formed has one carbon atom more than the parent nitrile. So this is the parent nitrile. So when compared to parent nitrile, the amine obtained is having one carbon more than the parent nitrile. Therefore, this reaction is used for the ascent of amine series. So the amines obtained will have one carbon more than the parent nitriles. So for example, if you want to prepare ethanamine, you have to take methane nitrile. Propanamine, you have to take ethane nitrile. Butanamine, you have to take propane nitrile, like that. So questions will be asked on either way. So what happens when methane nitrile is reduced? When methane nitrile is reduced, you will get ethane amine. When ethane nitrile is reduced, you will get propane amine. Similarly, when propane nitrile is reduced, you will get butane amine, etc. So the amine obtained will have one carbon atom greater than the respective or the parent nitrile. So this is the second method of preparation of amines. So that is by the reduction of nitriles. This is also important. So you may ask how ethane amine is obtained. Propane amine is obtained by the reduction of nitriles. So what is the first method? We can prepare amine by the reduction of nitro compounds. What is the second method? We can prepare amine by the reduction of nitriles. Or cyanides. When nitriles or cyanides are reduced using catalytic hydrogenation or sodium amalgam and ethyl alcohol, you will get amines whose carbon atom is greater than the parent nitrile. Therefore, this reaction is used as an ascent of amine series. So what is the third method? Third method is by the reduction of amides. What is the general formula of amides? RCONH2. So they are called amides. By the reduction of amides. Amines are obtained by the reduction of amides. Using lithium aluminum hydride. It is a reducing agent. Amines are obtained by the reduction of amides using lithium aluminum hydrides. Lithium aluminum hydrides. So what is the general reaction? General reaction. So RCONH2, these are amides. When reduced, so this is using lithium aluminum hydride. Lithium aluminum hydride is a reducing agent. It gives nascent hydrogen. So this oxygen is removed and 2 hydrogen is added in this place. You will get RCH2NH2 plus H2O. So this one is amine. So when amides are reduced using lithium aluminum hydride, you will get amines. This is the general reaction. Example, when R is CH3, what is this compound? CH3CONH2. This one is ethanamide. This one is ethanamide. It is also called as acetamide. This is acetamide. These 2 carbons are there, therefore it is called ethanamide. It is also called as acetamide. Is reduced using lithium aluminum hydride. So what happens? You will get CH3CH2NH2 plus H2O. So what is the name of this amine? This is ethanamine. You will get ethanamine. When ethanamide is reduced, you will get ethanamine. So if R equals C2H5, that is ethyl group. What is this compound? C2H5CONH2. This one is, how many carbons are here? 4, 3. This is called propanamide. This is called propanamide. When reduced using lithium aluminum hydride. So what you will get? C2H5CH2NH2 plus H2O. What is the name of this compound? This one is propane. E tegdu amine haki. So propanamine. So this is how amides are converted into amines. Amides. CONH2 group is called amide group. RCONH2, this is acetamide. This one is propanamide. Ethanamide, propanamide. So if it is C6H6, if R is C6H6, this one is C6H5 CONH2. This one is benzamide. So benzamide is converted into what? Benzylamine. So that one is not necessary for you. You just observe ethanamide gives ethanamine, propanamide gives propanamine. So this is the third method of preparation of amines. First method is by the reduction of nitro compounds. In nitro compounds, in NO2 group, remove O2 and add hydrogen. That is what is known as reduction. For the reduction, you have to remember we can use either hydrogenation or iron or tin in presence of concentrated HCl. Second method, by the reduction of nitriles, cyanides are converted into amines. So here, what are the reducing agents? Either catalytic hydrogenation or Mendeus reduction using sodium amalgam and ethyl alcohol. So when nitriles are reduced, we will get amines. So the amines obtained will have one carbon atom more than the parent nitriles. Therefore, that reaction is used as an ascent reaction of amine series. The third method is by the reduction of amides. When amides are reduced using lithium aluminum hydride, you will get amines. We get amines. So this is about reduction using amides. So and then fourth method is this is very important. So Hoffman bromamide reduction for the synthesis of amines. So when amides both alkyl or aryl, when amides are treated with bromine water, when amides are treated with bromine water and aqueous or alcoholic solution of NaOH, when amides are treated with bromine water and aqueous or alcoholic, you can use both aqueous or alcoholic solution of sodium hydroxide, we get primary amines. What is the general reaction? So this is RCONH2 plus Br2 plus 4NaOH. When an amide is treated with bromine water and alcohol or aqueous solution of sodium hydroxide, what happens? So this CO group is eliminated. So you will get RNH2 plus 2NaBr plus Na2CO3 plus 2H2O. So this one is amines. So here alkyl or aryl group is attached to this carbon in amides. When after Hoffman bromamide reaction, this R group directly attaches to amine group. So example, when R is CH3, What about this compound CH3CONH2? What is this one? This is ethanamide. This is ethanamide. This is ethanamide, or it is also called as acetamide. When reacts with bromine water plus NaOH, sodium hydroxide, what happens? You will get CH3NH2. So this CO group goes. This CO group goes. NH2 plus 2NaBr plus Na2CO3 plus 2H2O. This one is methanamine. Methanamine. So when ethanamide is converted into methanamine. Similarly, if R is C2H5, what is this compound? C2H5CONH2. This one is propanamide. Propanamide plus Br2 plus 4NaOH gives C2H5NH2. This one is ethanamine. Plus 2NaBr plus Na2CO3 plus 2H2O. So look at here, the amine form will have one carbon less than the parent amide. The amine obtained will have one carbon less than the parent amine. Therefore, the reaction is known as Hoffmann-bromamide degradation. It is also called as Hoffmann-bromamide degradation. So write down note: the amine obtained during Hoffmann-bromamide degradation contains one carbon less than the parent amide. So this you have to bear in your mind. So for example, if you are asked how methylamine is obtained by Hoffmann-bromamide reaction, what compound you have to take? You have to take ethanamide. To get methanamine, you have to take ethanamide. To get ethanamine, you have to take propanamide. To get propanamine, you have to take butanamide. So after Hoffmann-bromamide reduction, the amine obtained will have one carbon less than the parent amide. So observing these things, you will be asked how ethanamine is obtained. To get ethanamine, what amide you have to take? You have to take propanamide. Methanamine, ethanamide. So the amine obtained will have one carbon less than the parent amide. So this is also very important. So regarding Hoffmann-bromamide reduction or Hoffmann-bromamide degradation, so many questions will be asked. So this is the general reaction. This is the particular reactions where ethane amide is converted into methanamine, propane amide is converted into ethanamine, and then butane amide is converted into propanamine. Is it not? So I will give you another example regarding so this one is 3 when R is C6H5, this one is phenyl. So what happens? C6H5CO NH2. What is this one? This one is benzamide. This one is benzamide. When reacts with bromine water and alcoholic solution of sodium hydroxide, what you will get? C6H5NH2. So CO groups goes out, plus 2NaBr plus Na2CO3 plus 2H2O. So you will get aniline. You will get aniline. When benzamide undergoes Hoffmann bromamide degradation, you will get aniline. So all these 4 reactions are very important. All these 4 reactions are very important. So remember the preparations of amines. Amines can be prepared by today's 4 methods. One is by the reduction of nitro compounds, reduction of nitriles, reduction of amides, and Hoffmann bromamide reduction or Hoffmann bromamide degradation. During the reduction of nitriles, the amines obtained will have one more carbon atom than their respective nitriles. So therefore that reaction is used as an ascent of amine series. Coming to Hoffmann bromamide reduction. So in Hoffmann bromamide reaction, amides are converted into amines. The amines obtained will have one carbon less than the parent amides. So depending upon the compound asked, you have to take the reactants. So that is about today's lecture. I will continue tomorrow.